In this video, we're going to discuss 3 trading strategies commonly used to enter a trade, discuss which one you can use immediately without putting in years of study, and stick with me to the very end for details on where you can get exact entry prices for stocks, Forex, cryptos, and futures generated by world-class algorithms for free. Trading strategies are pretty straightforward. You can use fundamental analysis, technical analysis, you can use algorithmic trading, you can just flat out guess if you want to. But at the end of the day, it's not really important. What's important is your confidence in the strategy and your ability to execute it so that it makes you money. The best way to learn how to trade or invest is to get somebody to teach you. Somebody who's experienced, successful, knows exactly what they're doing, and has a method that they can teach. That's critically important because most of the methods people use to trade and invest can't be taught. If you're a fundamental analyst, you may have spent 20 years of your life or more learning how to do that. If you're a technical analyst, whether you like it or not, technical analysis is subjective. Almost all technical analysis involves some amount of subjectivity. Even the selection of the indicator you're going to use is subjective. So technical analysis in and of itself is a very difficult thing to teach somebody. There's a lot of gut feel, there's a lot of skill, there's a lot of practice required to learn technical analysis. You can make a lot of money with technical analysis, but you need to spend years studying it to actually be able to do it with any degree of consistency. That leaves us with algorithmic trading. The beauty of algorithmic trading is that it gives you a defined entry point, either long or short, and if the market gets there, all you have to do is enter the trade. This eliminates 99% of the work required to decide whether or not you need to enter a trade. Good algorithms can be worth their weight in gold. They can generate consistent profits, and once developed, they're very simple and easy to use. The challenge is, where do you get those algorithms? How do you know if they're any good? You can build your own algorithms if you're talented, but that may take you years and a tremendous amount of work. Let's take a look at algorithmic entry prices generated by the algorithms developed at RBAM Research. RBAM Research spent 24 years developing some of these algorithms. They're world class and they're extremely interesting to take a close look at. These prices, these interest prices that you're looking at on your screen, are available Monday through Friday before 7 a.m. And as you can see, they have holding periods here of 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, 10 days, and 20 days. Now, those holding periods are not applicable for every instrument. As you can see, they're blank here for the stocks in the 5 and the 10-day hold period. But for most of the instruments, you can get a 1 through 20-day hold period. The stocks are listed as buy-onlys, and the rest of the instruments that we'll show you in a minute are listing long and shorts, or long or short. If you take a quick look at this, you see to the left over here, you have the stock symbol. You have again the entry position, which is longs or buy only, and then the prices. 0, of course, means there's nothing available today. There's no recommendation to buy at any price today. You can see down here at court, there's a recommendation to buy, or I should say a suggested point to follow, $18.58, and so on. If you wanted to buy this stock today for $18.58, you'd have a really good shot at making a profit, theoretically, with a 1-day hold period. If you wanted to hold it longer period, in this case the max hold period would be 20 days, you could pay as much as $18.87 for it. And that's basically how it works. Each day you'll either have a 0 or a price for the stocks, and if you have a price, it's going to be a long only or a buy price for stocks. If we scroll down here and we get to the S&P 500 futures, you can see that the holding periods here are filled in for 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day hold periods. And on this particular day, you can see that you have short entry prices. So if you wanted to hold this S&P 500 futures contract for 2 days, you could short it at 4,044 and about 12.5 cents, and you'd have a really good opportunity to make a profit if you're willing to hold it for 2 days. If you wanted to hold it longer, you could short it down here at 40.29 and As long as your hold period was longer, say up to 20 days, you'd have a really good probability of making some money on that trade. Again, these are all for your entertainment purposes only. Every one of these things are just, every one of these entry prices are just suggested points to follow. You always have to use your own judgment as to whether or not you want to enter into a trade, and you can't rely on these for anything other than for your own entertainment purposes. If we go down here a little further, you can look at crude oil, same thing. Crude oil with a one-day hold is recommending that you look at 107.44 as a potential place to short the market at 107.44 on a one-day hold, and so forth, as you see as you stretch out your holding periods. Same thing for gold, same thing for T-bonds. We go down here, these are cash Forex, and there's all the major pairs here. These are the euro dollar against the US dollar, and the same thing. It's listing either buys or shorts. In this case for euro dollars, it's looking at shorts across the whole periods 1 to 20 days. These are market days, not calendar days. These are market days or trading days. If we go down a little further, we move past the currencies and we get into crypto. Right now we're actively following Bitcoin, and you can see that today it's following an entry price of 129.895 for a short on a one-day hold, and so forth. These prices again are suggested points to follow. They're not necessarily anything other than that. They're for your entertainment purposes only, and you should always use your own judgment before you enter the markets. If you're interested in getting prices like this every single day, Monday through Friday, for 190 stocks, the major Forex pairs, crypto, and the futures, S&P 500, crude oil, gold, and T-bond futures, you can join for free at RBAMresearch.com. No credit card required, and you'll get those entry prices for free Monday through Friday before 7 a.m. We update them every day, Monday through Friday before 7 a.m. If you like this video, please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these. And again, remember, this is all for entertainment purposes only. Trade at your own risk.